Back to
What is this? Belle Collective.
this is the Bell Collective.
And my mama's in the corner.
Yep. Because I might say stuff that will put me in the corner.
You probably will.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it like?
Let's see what's like.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 girls.
Oh,
Five.
on the Bell Collective?
Yeah. As the main cast.
Right. I
So
started learning names. I'm going to have these names because I never learn anybody's names on the. Every now and then I learn a name on a reality show.
you know Nene and Candy and Sheree and them.
I don't. I can't remember Sheree, and when I'm looking at, I don't remember. I don't know.
You know Nene and Candy and Cynthia.
Yeah, I kind of know Cynthia a little bit. But I mean, Nene, she was a squeaky wheel. You know her, and Candy, she sang with the singers, so I know her.
I don't know about singers.
Well, for the secular, because church folks would sing "Ring Around." No, 'cause church is hard. The church folks would tell you, "Look at her. Uh, you ain't singing worth a flip. Get back up there and try that again." And you're 6 years old. They stand you back up there and make you start all over.
I know, I was that 6-year-old.
That's why you're such a phenomenal singer now. Don't nobody know it. I'm spilling the tea.
You're not spilling anything.
My baby can sing.
So we have Lat Rice, Late Shia, Tambra, Marie, and Antoinette. Lat Rice, I guess her mama called her Latrice. She's the one. Because it's Latrice, that's Lat Rice to me. No shade to the Latrices out there. I just look at it and I see Lat Rice. Girl, just let them talk to them, honey, because you're down there and you're looking fake, and we all know what's going on. Somebody is in the room.
They was trying to tell me they were sorry for breaking in.
So we have Lat Rice. Lat Rice is one that we don't really like. She's the hair heifer.
I mean, she number 2 on my don't like this.
We'll get there. We have Late Shia, who is, I guess her mama called her Letitia, but it's Lateshia, and that to me is Late Shia. I thought I wasn't gonna like her, but she don't bother nobody really. She trying to make an announcement. She been trying to make an announcement for 4 episodes.
I'm telling you, poor baby, she trying to do some things and get the girls together. I'm tired for her. I'm ready to go to bed.
When I first saw her, I was like, oh, she gonna get on my nerves. She got that energy that I just really don't do. But she just want to tell the girls this announcement.
That's all.
Then we have Tambra. She's not interesting to me. She just light skinned.
Yeah. Yeah, she's one of those that she's very ambitious, but she's almost too, but I mean, I don't know, too something.
I have to address the elephant in the room. She is not 40.
Don't talk about that, girl.
She is not 40.
Don't talk
They
about
say she got on there and she was like, yes, and I don't have any children and I'm 40. Her face ain't 40.
I'm going to ask you not to talk about that, girl.
It's no shade to Tam. She seems like a sweet girl, but she's not 40.
Well, she froze her eggs, so she could be ready, for whatever occurs in her life.
And that's wonderful. And I think that's great. And her children will have a lovely, happy, healthy 52-year-old mother.
Don't put her up here.
She's not 40. Mama, y'all went to high school together. She graduated with you.
Let that baby alone. That's her baby. She 40. She almost 40. And, I think the thing that ages her is the hair is a little too big and too harsh for her.
And she stays with that harsh, light pink lipstick
that's so big. You have to use 2 hands to push it. Did I push my hair? She got to use 2 hands.
She stays with that light pink lipstick that just don't look good. Like, her makeup is atrocious.
Oh no, look, she need to get some hair from Latrice.
Well, we'll
Because too much hair. She got she got 4 bags of at least maybe 6, maybe 8 bags up there. It's just too much for. She's too little.
It's like she saw Shantae Moore on R&B Divas and said, "I want to do that, but bigger."
Shantae Moore 20 years ago.
Except she's older than Shantae Moore. Moving along, we have
Who you wrong for that?
Well, and Antoinette.
Mm-hmm.
Marie is the one that you don't like.
I don't like Marie.
Is the one that I don't like. Antoinette and Lat Rice, I don't do.
Yeah, well, Antoinette, she okay. I can deal with Antoinette. I just don't like Marie. I would respect Marie for her accomplishments and all of that, but I would not be able to be Marie's friend. I mean, it'd take me a little bit of love. Jesus would come in and say, "Look, girl, go on, help that girl. You see she got problems. Go on, love on her. She need love." That's why I'd have to have it.
So do you want to go scene by scene or person by person? Because
I'm going to follow you. You know, I ain't writing nothing down.
I've got notes, but I took them at work, so they're on these little stickies. But they're not really giving what they're supposed to give.
I was going to do better about making notes if we're going to do this season, but I haven't yet.
We can go person by person. We can go from least annoying to most annoying. And I will go ahead and let Marie be the most annoying, even though she, to me, is not the most annoying. We'll start with Tambra. Like I said, she wants or doesn't want, it's unclear, children.
I'm trying to figure out whether she wants them because she doesn't want to be 70 and ain't nobody to come get you because, you know, you're retired and ain't nobody there.
When you're retired is really when you can raise children.
That's why grandmothers are so important. Is this what you're saying?
I mean, my grandmother was semi-retired, and we had a good time. We'd sit around watch Oprah.
I thank her today for going on. And she said, "Oh, I got a baby, quit."
It was a wonderful time.
Quit.
Wonderful.
Old dad over there, he was like, "You gonna keep the baby?" Okay.
So her whole storyline is she is or is she ain't gonna have kids so far. That's it.
Yeah. She thinks about it. She doesn't like she keeps telling people, you know, I froze my eggs. Is you waiting for what? How long is you gonna freeze them for? Who gonna carry these eggs?
In Mississippi, just knocking on folks' doors saying, "Hey girl, I froze my eggs." Now,
well, my thing is, in a minute you're gonna have to get a surrogate. And if you that business focused, you might want to go ahead and get a surrogate. Because I mean, it's gonna change your body, it's gonna change, you know, anything can happen. Now you are high risk.
Because you're 58 years old. And she's not 40, mother.
That baby ain't 58.
And speaking of, the Gorilla Glue girl.
Oh, that baby
is 40. Confirmed.
She looks good though. She don't give you.
Yes, she does. She looks 40, and that's fine. It's okay to look your age.
She look like a little girl.
She looks 40. Well, 40 is a little girl.
But then, now, Wendy Williams was mean to her on TV today.
Wendy Williams was mean in general.
I was like, dog. And she got 5 kids. I wonder how many baby daddies she got. I'm like, oh.
I mean, how many baby daddies
divorced? 5 kids got divorced. Come on, man.
How many baby daddies does Wendy Williams have? More than one. So what?
I mean, she ain't got but one child that we know of.
No, she only has one child, but she's got more than the one baby daddy.
See, you and Wendy, I can't do y'all today.
She told us that's not me. She said it.
I ain't gonna even tell. I mean, unless we doing like we used to do with Gerald Levert. He was everybody's baby daddy. But I ain't into that kind of shit. Everybody loved Gerald Levert. That's gonna be my baby daddy. It was bad.
Okay. Moving along. I don't have much time. We're not going to belabor.
Okay.
We're moving past Marie, honey. Maybe she'll have kids. Maybe she won't. Maybe she'll tell us her
Not
real
Marie. That's the timbre. Timbre in the baby.
Tambra, honey. The midday diva.
Her.
Next would have to be Late Shia. Late Shia just wants to tell the girls this announcement. She wants to say, "Hey," announcement. The announcement she wants to bring back. There's a street called Farrer Street that was a historic black street,
and our street was Washington,
right?
Mm-hmm.
And she wants to just have the girls buy up the land and bring it back. Bring it
back alive.
Which I think is nice. We got to a point last episode where we found out for some reason that she can't buy the building that she wanted to buy. She would have to rent it.
And $2 million?
$2 million. That's where you lost me. I'm not renting anything.
I'm not renting nothing and putting $2 million in it.
Not me.
We're going to start a new street.
Period. Period, honey. Several new streets.
And then we're going to sign up to say, we in what is it, not memorial, in inspired by Farrer Street. Something.
In honor of or something. I'm not spending $500,000 to rent something that I'm
That's not mine.
No. Now y'all have no mind. Just crazy. Now, Late Shia.
I need more. When they were saying that, I'm like, I need more information. This ain't sound like something I'm gonna do.
It sounds like something I'm not going to do. 100% not going to. Now, I do have to talk to Late Shia about her wigs. Late Shia? No, ma'am. No, she's giving very just regular auntie, and I think that's wonderful. We all have aunties.
Yeah, she's had a couple of those, but then she has some that aren't too bad.
No.
Okay, then.
Now, Late Shia got a husband. He off somewhere, honey. He be gone for months at a time working.
Yeah, that's the one that worked offshore or something.
Right. So we ain't seen too much of him, but he coming up eventually.
Yeah, he'll be back. It'll be
moving along. Who would be? I guess Antoinette. I don't know. I'll do Late Rice because I'm trying to do in order of most annoying. Mm-hmm. So Lat Rice, Latrice with the hair. She's your second most annoying. Mm-hmm. I think I'm putting her at third at this point.
Okay. Cause see, it's just her daddy issues. That's all. That's annoying about her.
Admitted that. So you have an issue. Mm-hmm. You're not working to not have this issue. You just walking around calling your husband. Say the word, honey. I'm not saying it.
Zaddy.
I won't be.
But I mean, I know a lot of people that are together that call their man, daddy. I never just felt that. I have
doing that.
A father, a stepfather, a grandfather, godfather, and father figures. Period. I think I'm good.
Period. I am not doing that. That is crazy.
So my dear husband, he got his own nickname that ain't got nothing to do with parenting.
Exactly. Because you don't have that issue. But if you did, I would talk about you so bad. To your face, I will. Because there's no reason for you to have this issue. It's an admitted issue and you're not working to get it rectified.
And you got a friend that's a therapizer.
I just go to it. She sells hair, basically. She sells hair. Moving on to Antoinette. She's a dentist.
She has enough hair too, so that's good. That's good.
That's wonderful. Antoinette, who I'll be calling Twan henceforth. Twan is a dentist. She is aggravating to me. She, I think, is probably my most aggravating.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she just, she's one of those girls that I just will never get along with. I thought I was gonna like her. It was really just pretty bias. I saw her and I was like, oh, she's pretty. I like her. And then it was like, no, her personality I don't do.
So
She,
what about her personality makes you feel that way?
the company she keeps.
Or you don't
That's
like
why I don't like Kaylon.
you don't like Kaylon? Kaylon, she tries. You have to give
No, she
Kaylon
don't.
that.
We'll get around to it. No, she don't. But her entire essence is not only being a former wife because she just got a divorce, but being in an interracial relationship. It's just
Mm-hmm.
very. I was married to a white man.
No, that's her storyline, and she didn't want to have no babies with him. But why would you marry a man that you don't want to have no babies with? That's weird. And
She's
you
weird.
don't want to have no babies with him because he white, but you knew he was white when you married him.
Okay.
Yeah. And
She's
then you
weird.
gonna move to a more outwardly racist place.
You're seeing what I'm saying.
I did that. I mean, I said, baby, I just want to hug up.
She wants
Oh, stupid,
attention.
no bad one.
She is one of those people who pretends like they don't seek white validation, but then does. That'll never be me. I just don't do.
No validation from anybody outside. Yeah, it's the validation circle is tight. You don't
I
need.
don't seek it.
Yeah,
I
some
don't.
people need validation from everybody, and then there are the others.
Only thing I want to know is if you would still love me if I was a worm, and you said yes,
I got you. I got you. I
and
got
that's it. That's all I needed.
If you were a toenail, you'd be the most cleanly trimmed and polished toenail. You'd be just marvelous.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I need to know. If I somehow became a doorknob, you would polish me and make sure there were no smudges and fingerprints.
And
And
if
you
I
would,
moved, I would take that doorknob with me.
period. That's all I need. I really don't need validation from anyone else regarding anything else. She bothers me. She bothers me. She did a scene where she packed up, the leftovers of her husband, whatever he left at the house, and went to a baseball field with her white friend, and they hit balls or something, and she was crying and talking about, well, I went from being a wife to now, am I just nothing?
Now, your generation, I didn't think your generation went through that
That's
kind
not
of.
much. Nobody. I don't know how old she is.
Like
But she not
30.
with me. She not with me. She
But,
not with me.
like,
I don't want her.
young women, I thought young women were clear about the fact that you can take care of yourself, and I don't care who or what they do, you ain't nothing.
She is not clear on anything, and you can tell by the way when they were at the
I'm gonna
brunch.
need your mama to come down to Mississippi.
She ain't saying nothing about her mama. Maybe she's not with us. Maybe she's not with us. Excuse me, honey. I got distracted.
That may be what's wrong. The baby's mama ain't around.
Like all the housewives, the black ones. They got complicated relationships with their mamas, and they crazy.
Oh.
But just when she sits by, we've been to 2 brunches now, where this woman's still trying to make this doggone announcement.
I just want to fool certain people about this brunch. Why you keep messing up this girl brunch? Continue. We're talking about it.
We'll get there, but I don't think it's her that's messing up the brunches, because it's always the girl.
Facilitates it.
We'll get around to it. It's always, in my opinion, it's always the girl sitting beside Twan that's acting the fool. And now they got to get up.
It's a vibe off of her. That vibe make her feel some kind of way.
You know how Granny say folks got spirits? She got a spirit. Whoever's sitting next to Twan, now we hollering back and forth across the brunch.
Just screaming.
And Lady Shia can't say her announcement. I don't do Twan. Now, the one you don't do the most is Marie.
I don't.
Marie does mental health. She owns. Girl, I wish they would just not be cutting this grass outside this window. She,
They still cut grass in Texas this time of year.
It's Texas.
We ain't cut no grass in for 2 months.
It's
now
Texas.
they come and feed the grass so that the weeds don't come up in the winter. Because we got weeds, but we can't kill it.
And grass.
Hmm?
I said we got weeds and grass, and rabbits and coyotes.
No, everything is the bed up, and we ain't even far from you.
Yeah.
But then just,
Anyway, because I don't have much time though.
Go ahead. I'm still working and looking around my desk and everything.
Right. Marie, she does mental health. She owns several mental health facilities, and I think that's wonderful.
I do too. Go girl.
He has a son, Jerez, who had 3 babies in a year. I think 3 different baby mamas from what I can see. I don't want to say
that is the case. And
we've seen 2 of the babies and 2 of the mamas.
The baby mamas, right. We ain't seen that last one. She must have ran on down the street and said, now this is some foolishness here. Or either she just doesn't want to be on the TV.
Because it's foolishness.
She got a mama. Her mama said, don't you take my baby on that TV. That's what her mama said.
That's what my mama would say. She has 2 other children as well, and a husband who she has married, divorced, and married again, who lives in a separate home, who apparently is cheating, but we have not really gotten into that yet.
Who cannot come home and not say nothing.
Who can sleep over at his other house.
We assume. Because if you ain't got nothing to hide, we can FaceTime while you over there. We can.
Why are you over there?
I would know where you are. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you there and not here with me and your child?
I understand you keeping the property, but staying in the property?
You're not renting it out? That's odd. That's odd behavior. So,
this is what terrifies me. I can't.
Yeah. Well, they is really cutting their grass.
Cleaned up, girl. It's gonna be cleaned up in the neighborhood.
She has the 3 grandbabies, and she's taking care of the grandbabies and the baby mamas and her 3 children. It's a lot on her. Her son.
Ooh, I'm sorry, my face was telling the story. Go ahead. Look, you get it.
Her oldest son, Jerez. I'm just gonna say he has some mental health issues because I have
outbursts that they recorded.
I've had similar outbursts with you.
Not like that.
Well, without the cussing, because we're not a cussing family.
No, we don't cuss.
Similar. I've punched.
Because we are cute. You can't mess up the cute when you cuss like that.
No, I still cuss. I just don't cuss at home. But
you know how you got cussing family members? They be cussing every 3rd word. That's not good.
And that's their That's what they can do as adults. But the point is, I have had similar outbursts like that and punched holes in walls, and we've not physically fought, but come close, and we've had a lot of that, and a lot of that is my mental health. What I'm not understanding is why, instead of saying my child has mental health problems, when you work for mental health, she went on and got mad. You should.
Yeah, it hurt your feelings for your child to talk crazy to you. But, part of that boy problem is old school. You should have whooped his butt just a little bit more. You should have made him more responsible. But, women raising men, sometimes we do too much. And he may have some mental health issues. I agree. But at the same time.
That's what I'm saying. You whoop me all the time. But, and my grandma whooped me all the time. and my people whooped me one time.
And that was
I
the
got
most
whooped,
you wasn't
but
messed up about
still,
being mama. You messed up about being pop.
I'm still so hurt. Because how could he do that? How could he do that to me?
Lord, he had to go to bed. He
But
didn't do well.
I was whooped all the time, but still I had chemical imbalances that needed to be addressed. So I'm not going to say because I don't know whether she was whooping him a lot as a
I mean, I
child.
don't know either, but I know, and she admittedly gave him a lot. She
Well, you
admitted
would really have given me a lot.
I did give you a lot, but I didn't have as much as she get. I don't know when she got it.
But if you did, you would have.
Yeah, but I still would have made you do some stuff. I made you do some stuff, but I didn't. Well, my background, of course, with losing your brother so early, that, and then, we were just very set. And I would have probably, I know I would have put a little bit more responsibility on you, but I could also see that you understood responsibility. And that is showing up even today that I was right, that you did understand it. Whooping it, imbalance, it don't matter. You got it.
My point is,
That was my job for you.
my point is, he needs treatment more than he needs her to be crying and
Well, her
carrying
feelings
on.
are hurt. That's a mama thing. But she did right to go take him to a therapist.
She did.
She did. Because a black man can't act like that and not get shot.
That is true.
Don't do that. So
That
if you
is
want your child, take that baby to the therapist.
And I feel like it was late. I feel like he had been exhibiting symptoms of whatever is going on for quite a while. Making 3 babies and
But he didn't have a man in the house. Yeah, that dude there, he ain't showing that child nothing. You can watch TV and see. He ain't showing that child nothing.
We don't do Cedric here. We don't do him.
No, he ain't showing the boy nothing. He don't know what to do. He just out in the world. Oh, baby.
I just
Mom.
feel like the therapy came late. That's my main concern with Marie, is you are a mental health advocate. You are someone who deals in mental health on the daily. And I don't know if that was his first therapy appointment.
Yeah, and it might not be, but in this season, it's the first we know about.
Right, and it just seemed kind of late to me. That's really my main issue with Marie. Now, your main issue is that she has been getting into it at these brunches. I just don't see that.
Well, and that's not the only thing. The brunches is annoying. This girl done spent all her coin, not all of it, but she spent a coin. If she spent $5, I'm mad. She spent her money to rent this venue, buy this food, set these decorations, and you mad about your hair. Which, yeah, you could be mad about your hair, but wait till the thing is over and say, what the girl named Latrice, girl,
Lat Rice,
put this hair out. I got this from you. Can you help me, get this fixed? Instead of, that was a perfect opportunity for me to talk. No, it wasn't. This is girl brunch. Shut up.
But we was talking about the hair. I would have done it too. I'd have been like, "Now, girl, I got this hair from you."
I wouldn't know. But that losing your calm. I said, girl, we can talk about this.
See, this is why I can't be mad at Marie. Follow me now. I can't be mad at Marie for this.
But she felt attacked. Baby girl felt attacked. I get
but
that.
No, she shouldn't have. She shouldn't have. As a business owner, when you own.
And what we know about hair, that you buy the same brand of hair. Next time it might not be as good. The next time gonna shed. The time after that is gonna be hard. Then the next time it's gonna be perfect.
But see, my issue is not with the hair. My issue, thank God, they moving away from this window, honey. I feel like I'm just hollering. My issue is when Marie did what I would have done. Hey girl, you sell hair and I went to your place. I was trying to support your business and this hair ain't giving what you said it was supposed to give. Then what she said, what Lat Rice said immediately was, you must didn't go to my store. That right there, because Marie did not come at her attacking her. Marie came at her like, hey, I'm not really, I spent $600 on this hair and it's not really giving.
Yeah, I'm not there
Let's
yet.
talk about it real quick.
It's gonna be a fruit hairs for $6.
Let Rice jumps in talking about, you must then go to my store and office hours are from 9 to 5 and yada yada. That's not how you are as a business owner.
And both of them, in my opinion, are that way. They're a little bit elitist, and that ain't right.
But Latrice, as a business owner, dealing with a customer, should not have ever. You must then go to my store.
You're talking to a therapist. The therapist ought to recognize, okay, this girl got this issue.
Now, see, she never said she was a therapist.
Oh, she said she
owns. She said she owns several mental health facilities. She never said she was mental
health facilities.
And I love her for that because, honey, I have mental health issues and I might be in one of her facilities one day. We don't know.
What?
But if I am on my
were they offices? That was, I don't know. Mm-hmm. But if she a therapist, I'm not sure about her.
She is.
So maybe the little girl that she hang with, her ride or die, the one that's get half her stuff if she ain't got no husband.
Said that's her girlfriend.
That's what that sound like to me.
Half of what Marie get, I get. What? That's what? Her kids, her husband, her grandkids.
So you can talk, you can speak into her marriage because you her bitch.
And her children, because they were talking about the child. This your son?
Oh yeah, about the child.
Whose baby is this?
I don't think that's his baby though.
No, that's not his son. It's Marie's son. But is this Marie and the assistant son? Who's
what in the and then she asked her this all like, see, and that's what I'm saying.
Right, because she said, "Did you feel like this is your business?" Yes, it's my business.
And tell me why this is your business.
Because y'all go together. Go together.
And even in the brunch, sis she was a little defensive and like, you know.
Wait a minute now. Wait, you finna get into problematic territory.
I might. I mean, she was finna fight for the girl is what I'm talking about.
I know, but you're doing the brolic. Don't do the brolic.
But that's why she was standing.
No, but you can't do that. Anyway, child.
I mean, it's one thing to say that they were together. But she said she got a husband, but this girl got...
Well, her husband be out dipping and tipping too. So listen, if Marie want her,
I'll stay over in business. Is it her or is it he?
Depending on how long she and Marie been together, they might be common law. I don't know, child.
So you married legally to him, but you common law with her. I'm just.
Anyway, child, they go and get their finger waves and mind their business is all I know.
Yeah, they finger waves be tight. I ain't no finger waver, but you know.
I hate doing that.
I remember in school standing up there working them fingers.
I mean, hours. And they
don't use the fingers like we used to and have to keep it from sticking to your fingers because then you pull your wave out. It was the thing.
And then Miss Ford would be like, this wave is not perfect. Go back. Man, come on. I'm not doing this. Brenda. I'm not taking wave services when I graduate.
Yeah, my teacher, Miss Brenda, she was the very same way.
There
wasn't nobody out of beauty school under her watch. She was not having it.
And
there were two cosmetologists after one try up at her.
I didn't even get to take my test, doggone it. Anyway, moving along. As far as the first brunch, I don't see that as Marie's fault. I see that as Lat Rice's fault because you're not finna tell me I didn't go to your store when I know for sure I did. You're not finna tell me your office hours are from 9 to 5 when you are the owner of the business and I'm a customer. That's not how that works. That's not how it works. I'm not doing it, and I will hate you from
Like I
henceforth.
say, I'm not. I'm not condoning none of that foolishness. That's foolishness and mayhem.
And then when Lat Rice
Because
got
I mean,
up,
it was you and her there. It wasn't like it was a whole bunch of people coming at you. See what's up with her. Take that
that's what I'm
second. See what's up with her.
exactly, which is why I say that was not Marie's fault.
But then but I just didn't like. I just don't like how she. I don't like the I'm a strong black woman, and then you break down and go to crying when something go on. That so you
Black
were
women
strong
can
in the morning and not in the evening. But
no. Black women can cry. I've been having this conversation with my father lately as well. Strong black women does not mean
no, and
you're
I don't think
emotionless.
strong women can't cry. I'm not saying that at all. But she tries to kind of the way I take her, and she may not be doing this at all. But the way I take her is she tries to come off kind of as a bad chick,
Come
and
on,
then
kid. You better censor that word, dog.
chick. And, I don't cuss. I don't cuss.
Not usually.
I tries not to. I come from a long line of cussers, but I don't try to cuss. But she tries to be like, I got it all together, and I'm hard, and I'm tough, and I can do everything, and I'm wonderful, and da da da. And as Mark, my husband will say, is she run her resume all day long, and then your husband stay out and you ain't seen him, and your son beating up stuff, and you paying for everything. You are every woman. So it sounds like to me the therapy session needs to be for you because you have terrible self-esteem.
Let's explore that for a moment. The son, I'm not going to sit here and act like I wouldn't have punched a wall if you had told me
That I wasn't gonna take care of all your kids.
No. See, this is on Marie. I'm going to give you a point towards not liking Marie for this. She told her son, if he goes to college 3 hours away, he can't come back to her house.
And which is manipulation, which I don't like.
I would have been fighting all the walls and doors up in our house. You know how I used to get in there and turn the furniture upside down. The way I'd have been turning that furniture upside down up in that house. Why would you say something like that to me? Why would you say?
I mean, it's like this. If you're going to take care of the kids anyway, what is the problem? It's just a little while.
Go to school. He's going to school. At least he's going to school.
And if you're going to pay for all of this stuff anyway, and the problem is not the money of it. It's just that you don't want him to, to start making any decisions for himself.
That's
basically
where she lost me. That's where she lost me. Not wanting him to make that decision. He can make that decision. If he decides not to be in them children's lives, as a grandmother, it is not up to you to raise those children. I know you want the best for your grandbabies, but that is not up to you. You don't have to do that.
No, and I understand why you would. I get it. I understand why.
I'm raising all my grandbabies. I'm keeping
kids. You gotta have children.
Come to Meemaw's house.
I ain't gonna be able to know none of these babies. I ain't gonna know these babies. So who you belong to, little one? What's your mama name?
Anyway.
What?
Marie lost me on that one. She did. But at the brunch, she did not lose me. And at the second brunch, she did not lose me too. Nope.
They asked the white girl the questions. The white girl answered in the way that she thought she should answer, and it didn't work out. It just didn't. But we sorry, this is her brunch. Yeah, it is her brunch. But she went. Now Marie didn't go out and check on the girl, but Letitia, she went out and checked on the girl.
Yeah, LaShia went on out there and checked on her. But the thing is,
at least there was some conversation between the girl and Letitia.
It falls back on Twan, and I'll tell you why. What you not going to it falls back on Twan because you're never going to bring a white woman to my black woman brunch. Why would you do that? And now here the white woman is white woman and then crying and carrying on. She done got up. She
kind of way, and I can understand. Our experience is so far removed from anything that she know about. Even the stuff that we tell her, even the stuff that she read, our actual experience is so far from theirs.
But my biggest issue and why I will never do Kailahn is because these women were speaking on their experiences. She gets up and goes crying, talking about we white people don't talk about black people like that. So you've decided to
speak, do, but it's just not everybody.
You decided
and vice versa.
The entirety of white people about how they don't treat black people this way. When you're upset with these black women for speaking on their experiences with specific white people. So you are taking it and twisting it in your mind, saying that the black people are saying that all white people are doing this. And then you want to turn around and say that all white people are not doing this. That's an issue. You don't come to my nigga brunch with your white foolishness. Get up and go. You and Twan, get up and go. And that's what I felt with Marie. This white woman done come in here, took the spotlight away from anything that the black people were doing. The councilman then got up and left. Because this
councilman was rolling, wasn't he?
I would have told
him. He was like,
I'll call you tomorrow. I will call y'all tomorrow because what in the world? This white woman is in here just crying and acting a fool, and we don't talk about
black people. And the thing I need to say to Letitia, girl, when you get in there, everybody sit down and say, this is what I'm trying to do.
Immediately. We don't need no affirmation.
Don't give them no mimosas. Don't give them
nothing.
Sit down.
Be strong black women right now. We need to hear this announcement I've been trying to make for the past month. 4 episodes.
I done bought y'all breakfast 2 times.
Twice over.
Oh my God.
Twan ruined the brunch twice. It's Twan. I'm sorry. No, because even
I was kind of glad. See, and the thing about that, Marie, Antoinette, or what's the name? Is that her name?
Antoinette, Twan.
That baby. She tried to go speak to the girl. And just, because they, like she said, they weren't fighting. She was just sitting with the girl and she had rode with the girl. They was together that day.
But I'm very much like that as well.
Is you girl?
I'm very much like that as well. I did that to your granddaddy last time I saw him. Because what were you hugging for?
He missed you. He know he was wrong. He 106.
Give me back my things.
He can't now. He done rebuilt it.
Then buy me new things.
I'm buying new things now. Trying to recover.
Child, ghetto. And see, that's why I can identify with Marie, because you and I are 2 different personality types. You gonna hug him, hey, but you don't fool with him. I just don't fool with him. I just 100% don't fool with you. We not finna hug, we not finna kiss, girl. You sit over there. Sit over there with your crying white friend.
Yeah, because and that's me. Now everybody ain't got to know what's going on with me and you. Speak, be cordial, keep it moving.
See, I'm the same way, but
because then that other stuff will come out. If you stand here too long, then I'll be you.
I'm the same way. Everybody doesn't have to know what's going on with us. If you just don't talk to me, it's very simple. It's very simple.
Don't talk to me.
Go ahead and free yourself. It's so simple. All you have to do, and I might give you a little hand from across the room, but don't come up trying to hug my neck, girl. And I got on white and we all wearing brown makeup.
Kind of how you did Woody and Buzz when you were 4 across the street.
Exactly. Good to see y'all over there. I don't want to see you here. I'm going to sit right here. You stay over there. Don't come over here. Because if you do, I'm going to cry.
Your little cousins. There's our cousin over there, you said.
Good to see you. Wonderful to be here. So happy to be here at your humble abode. I'm not going to visit with you, though. And it's the very same.
You're the same, girl.
I've never been different. I've always been this girl. And From the beginning of the show to now, the 4 episodes I've seen, the problem is Twan. It's Twan. Twan had the nerve when she sat with late Shia and said, I'll never talk about you. You'll never, if someone tells you I've talked about you, just know that that's not the truth. And then spun right around and talked about her immediately.
But when she pulled that was funny.
Now, late Shia, we
She
don't
was
have
shady.
it was shady and it was good shade. And
It
Twan
was
enjoyed it.
funny.
They
It was very well timed. It was well timed.
It was good shade, and I liked that Twan could laugh about it. But what should not have been done.
And then she was like, "Say, come on, girl, let's not look, let's get over that." And I like that about her.
That's when I knew I was gonna like late Shia. That's when I was like, okay, I can do late Shia. I can't do Twan. But she shouldn't have never made no wig shade with her wigs looking like that, and that's all I got to say about it.
Now she's a little bit more daring with her wigs. I'll give it to her because now she wears basically the same wig. She puts some curls in it. She takes some curls out.
It's a good wig.
Yeah, and it's good. She's a beautiful girl. Yeah. And Letitia, she is more daring with her wig. She might try something different today.
They're all beautiful.
They are.
I can't do late Shia's wigs. The wigs.
And even Marie keep her. I mean, if that's how she look and she not on TV, she keep her mess together.
Those waves, honey.
Of course, is going to be Tambra because
that's where they start to lose.
Her wigs are just too big.
They're big. They're dry. She always had it stuck.
She down in the middle, tiny little woman down in the middle of their hair.
And then she hiding up under the hat, honey, and the wig is just eating her up. The hat eating her up. Honey, it's just a lot.
Your issue self-esteem too. Why are you hiding under this hair and this hat?
Because she don't want y'all to know she's not 40.
She got skin cream. She got some blackness. She'd be all right with some cream on.
It's what I feel for myself. She's on that spectrum of just
like all skin people did okay. Especially for light skin. All of our people did okay.
I might be the one. You just never know.
Oh no. Like even 92-year-old auntie, she's still her skin. I mean Granny, 94, they all right.
They look good. They do.
Yeah, they don't have that. They didn't. Because some people's skin just falls. They'd be 65, and it's just every wrinkle from every generation.
Guy here. This is a safe space. You can say her name.
Her people were too close, and I said, "Oh, Jazz.
My people are closer than I thought." So I'm just really trying to
get your elbow up.
Is it gonna happen to me, Lord? I don't want to be the one. Not me.
It's just because they intermingled all over the place. That's the problem with where you fell in the spectrum.
Yeah. Them white devils just wouldn't leave my people alone. Anyway.
Yeah, and that's my dad. Is it Haitians? Who got the color? Who is he? He said, I don't think so. You don't know.
Not who got the color, baby. You just black.
Yeah. Not even, but from where? But then you got to find out where the Haitians from, because they ain't from Haiti. Yeah. Everybody got.
They from
Haiti, Missouri.
Anyway, child. I do want to double back real quick and talk about Lat Rice's husband. He's light skinned and he's used to getting things because he's light skinned, has curly hair, and light eyes. And
which means nothing to me. So I just don't understand.
He looks like me, but boy, it's just not interesting. It's just not interesting.
And there was a time, and he is in that generation. There was a time when that look was super celebrated. Yeah, I never really just felt it. It was like, yeah, cute, I guess, because everybody else say cute. I like my
Albie Shore kind of range.
Yeah. And Albie Shore was kind of, he was better looking than him. He still is better looking than him.
Albie Shore wasn't cute, but
he wasn't cute.
He wasn't that cute. He's all right.
I mean, look at his boy. He looked just like that boy.
I said what I said.
You don't think Quincy that cute?
He's okay. He's light skinned with curly hair.
No, I think his features are attractive. More than that.
He'll do in a pinch.
I mean, but he's just not your preference.
He's not Lance Gross.
Hallelujah.
When you think
I understand what you're saying.
When you think of Lance Gross, what's the first thing you see in your mind?
When I think of Lance Gross, I think of athletic build, brown skin, tall. Good Lord, Holly.
When I think of him, I think of his face. I think of his smile. When I think of Quincy, I can't think of anything.
I think that was a thing too about Taye Diggs early on.
Taye is very handsome. Now,
a wonderful, wonderful smile.
Very pretty smile.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good smile. Mm-hmm. Quincy had a good smile. Anyway, honey, Lat Rice's husband is just, you can tell that he is used to getting things simply because he's light-skinned.
And he is my age.
He really, truly is your age. He and Tambra, and you all went to school together. Graduating class.
Oh my God. Why you got, who daughter you picked up?
The one that would call him, I can't say it. I'm not. What else have I missed, honey? I'm trying to go through these quick little notes.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna review this body over here. Okay, cool.
It was something else that happened in the last episode, but my other notes are in my jacket outside this room, and I'm not getting up.
Oh, I thought you meant outside. I was.
No, just right outside my door.
What is happening here?
Okay, Kailahj, I can't do. I've already explained that I can't do her because of brunch.
Yeah, Kailahj, she had a bad moment. I thought Kailahj was cool, in the other episodes when she was hanging out and helping with the business getting the building being put together and helping her little friend through this crazy moment of thinking that she wasn't nobody. I was like, okay, she that girlfriend. Everybody got to have a friend.
They do, but you want to know when she lost me initially? When she, Lat Rice and Twan were at the building looking at the new dentistry office. We done had 4 episodes. Ain't a wall in sight. When is they gonna put the flow in? We keep going back to the building. The building look the same.
Yeah. Put some drywall up. We need some dental rooms.
Something, my Lord. Concrete.
Well, I mean, they got the concrete. They just ain't got nothing on top of it.
Put a glaze on it so we can have a flow. But when they were there and they were looking around and enjoying things, one of the black ladies said something about being real. And Kailahj said, "What is real?" Now, you done been friends with this black girl since high school. She's graduated high school, college, dental school.
Oh, I thought they got together as friends in college because that girl ain't from Mississippi.
I thought they said high school. Either way, you've been friends for years.
You didn't get with D. Wiley.
You've been friends with this black girl for years.
She's right at 30 now. What y'all be talking about?
Kailahj has passed 30.
You let that white girl go.
Listen, somebody might be looking at me like, yeah, and you have too. It's not true, but maybe I look like I do. And that's just my face. Nothing we can do. That's
the same face you had last you was little.
And I look like a 30-year-old newborn baby.
No. I did not carry anyone on my hip that looked like they was 30. That's why they asked you when you was 21, were you 13? And then that other person asked you, are you going to the prom?
Every April, somebody somewhere comes up, have you got your dress for prom? Ma'am, I'm finna go to my 10-year reunion. Dress for prom, I'm grown.
Unless they gonna have prom at the reunion.
May as well. We didn't have one in high school. But yeah, when I fought Twan and I fought Kailahj both. for Kayla not knowing what the word real means.
Because
Because
that's really very basic slang. That ain't even
that's
being
not even,
truthful.
that's everybody. The J-Lo got a song called I'm Real.
The J-Lo is not white.
She's close enough.
She light skinned.
She's a rich white woman when it comes down to it.
I don't think she even identifies that way. I don't feel her identifying as white.
I'm sure she doesn't, but her bank account and the white people that enjoy her,
it look white,
and all the movies that she was in with white boyfriends and husbands.
Honey, that's because she cute. Honey, that's why we getting so many more dog. They getting darker. They in a minute they gonna be like your shirt, and then the white fella, because they, we fine in all shades.
Okay. She don't belong to us. She's not Afro-Puerto Rican. She's just Puerto Rican.
I don't care.
I know that's your niece and everything, but
no, we sisters. We same age.
Yeah, I went to high school together with Tam and husband.
Honey.
Anyway, it's odd to me because I feel like Tuan wants to be white. Or at least she does.
In a white world.
I've been in white worlds. I go to work every day and sit across from white folks and be just as nigga.
We live with white people.
What that got to do with anything? You see who I live with.
You still black.
By default. But not by
I done met his people. Wasn't nobody. He the lightest of them.
He's not, though. We'll get into it later. But by definition and by default, but by behavior and by thought process,
he spent a lot of time with white people.
As Beyonce once said, I'm the only lady, but I'm still the realest nigga in the room. I just don't understand. She's dulling her blackness down for the white friend, and now the white friend done got too comfortable. She done come to the black brunch and she crying and acting a fool and carrying on. Now the black women got to go and cater to her at the black folks brunch for the black women empowerment. Now it done become about this white woman, and I think that's terrible. And also, why was Lat Rice's publicist there at the second brunch?
She was trying to help. She's trying to help her build that brand so that people will, come in.
Why she wasn't at the first brunch when Lat Rice was there acting a fool?
But she probably got other clients.
I don't like it. She should have been at the brunch where her client was acting up so she could publicize that her client is better than this. Because I've gotten a bad taste in my mouth about how she conducts her business. Now, I'm sure if I had a personal issue with her, she has some kind of team available online that could answer my questions. But if I walk up to her in Mississippi and see her and say, hey, girl, my hair's dry, what can we do? I don't want to hear my office hours are from 9 to 5. I'm cussing.
Or even, maybe she had a card and said, okay, call this person and they'll take care of you. Even if she don't do it. You have to.
She started denying that was even her hair. No, you went to the wrong store. You didn't go to my store.
Her vending machine, because she got vending machines, right?
She got vending machines too. But this woman went to the store and had the wig made.
Yeah.
Now let's pull up the security footage. Mm-hmm. Talking about I ain't go to your store. I'm a receipts helper. Well, I'm a receipts helper. I'll pull up my phone location and show you when my phone pinged at your store. I'll go to the FBI and get the information.
Oh, Lord.
That's why your granddaddy don't like me, because I stay coming with receipts, and I'll tell you the date and time that you said this to me. That's why don't look for me at his funeral, because he told me last February. Actually, it might have been, what's today, the 9th? A year yesterday, he told me don't come to his funeral.
Jesus.
It was around 3:15 p.m.
Yeah.
I keep a mental note.
I'm gonna need you. He's 96, and it gets crazy right in there. Now,
I get crazy too.
But you got the ability not to be crazy. He ain't took that step.
The point is, I would have acted a very similar way, probably not as raunchy and as boisterous as Marie did at the brunch, the first brunch, but I
Mm-hmm.
would have acted similarly. You're not gonna
Mm,
tell me I didn't go to your store when I know darn well I got this hair from your store. Like, girl,
exactly.
I'm going to tell you when, where, how, and who did it. Jonathan did this wig, and it's terrible. But that's just me. I
And I
think I
don't think you couldn't tell it. It just did not come out very well.
I think that's because we were raised differently. Marie said her
Yeah,
mom, was for the streets. She did drugs and
yeah,
carried on.
that's
We
true.
weren't
That's
raised
true.
like that.
No,
We were
no.
raised etiquette, diction,
Uh,
sit
Stand
here and
up straight,
cross
cross
your
your
legs
feet
at
at
the
the
ankle.
ankle. Don't have
Period.
your booty out showing. Put your booty up. Don't. That's what they
Up.
call
Period.
it.
So we just she had a different upbringing than we did. So
Sure.
that's why I just can't not like her. Because I see her point
I'll
of
give
view,
her another chance, but she gets on my nerves. I'll be like, "Ooh, little girl. I don't
and
know
that's
how old you are, but little girl."
she can get on your nerves. She can be your least favorite. That's fine. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Because my least favorite is always gonna be Twan.
I'm gonna need her to
Cause
step.
I see her pulling these strings. See, everybody want to say it's Marita starting to miss, but I see past that. I see it's
And it's
Twan.
probably for me. It's probably more tone with Marie.
Yeah, you don't like
I have a
tones.
tone issue.
You do
I
not
don't.
like tones.
I don't like. Mm-mm. I ain't with that.
The way we used to
You can
fight.
say, like I said, you can say what you want. You just need to say it right, which means don't be all, you know, keep your neck in. Don't no circles, no circles. And if it sounds like it's in a circle, I'm mad.
That's true. I can confirm.
Me and my husband, we had to learn each other's tones when we got married. Cause see, sir, I don't like that.
I think it's very interesting that you were willing to learn your husband's tone and not your daughter's tone, and
I did learn your tone.
I had to adjust my tone.
He did too. I had to adjust mine. Everybody had to adjust to work that thing out. You got to find you a compromise. But I don't live with her. So I
Long
was
story
talking about
short,
you yesterday. I was talking about, we have one family member. She ought to do this. You ought to make her um the method of which you speak will not work on said child.
you can't
You
make
can
me
get
do
the child. You can get you to do what you want, what you need her to do, but you can't get her to do it like that.
you can't make me do a thing. Even if I really want to do it, I won't do it just because you want me to.
You're a digger inner. Hmm
Very much so.
You and your pops, y'all digger inners. I know how to handle that at this point in my life, and most of the time, all of us work pretty well now because we
Because I don't mind doing things. I don't mind
know.
cooking. I don't mind this and that.
No. But it's the foolishness of it all you don't do.
I don't do a lot of foolishness. I don't do a lot of foolishness, and I don't do underappreciation. You better tell me thank you, and you're welcome.
But we've been raised that way. I raised you that way, to say thank you, and then of course they put you in a place to expect thank you because you should get thank you if you've done what you're supposed to do, and even if you've done something nice for somebody. On both sides, there should be some. Give me a word. Say something.
Between you and my other mother, the late Whitney Houston,
Open your mouth. Say something.
when she, when my other mother, Diane Sawyer, said, "Do you know?" And Whitney said, "No. Do you know? Do you really know? Do you know?" Thank you. It's the thank you. You just absolutely have to add that thank you.
Right. That is too funny. That's
Anyway,
just a very hysterical interview.
it's my favorite interview of all times
Please
because
go
the
back.
way you know where I'm going,
Oh
the
Lord.
way Diane looked upon Whitney's face and looked back at that photograph of Whitney and said, "The bones." It's just
Because Diane Sawyer from the Southern. She from Kentucky.
Whitney the bone.
And there are certain things that just kind of come out. And a whole lot of the time you don't see any Southernness in Diane Sawyer until something like that comes up.
She's sitting across from Whitney. Whitney just lying, honey. I don't do crack. I do not do crack. And Diane was like,
Crack, it is too cheap, honey. You mean you buy it so it won't be cheap?
But Whitney, sweetie, I'm looking at your bones.
Baby, my precious girl. Look here.
It's
I see Diane trying to talk to you. We trying to get some understanding. Why? These bones here. These bones are supposed to be covered up, not revealed for all the earth to see.
It's the concern in her voice when she says.
She was concerned. That baby bones is in the street.
It's the bones. I want a tattoo that says the bones.
Lord. And then put a little line, Diane Sawyer.
Diane Sawyer. That's who said that.
Yes.
I don't care. Is there anything else that you want to say regarding this show?
It's a foolishness show.
It's foolish. I'm enjoying it though.
I'm a little too tired. I have to wait to watch it because it get on my nerves.
I'm enjoying the show.
Atlanta Housewives, they got on my nerves. I couldn't watch them all the time. It's too much. It's foolishness.
I'm not watching that, but I'm enjoying the newness of the Belle Collective, getting to know the characters and to hate Twan. It's my new favorite thing.
I don't hate her. I don't hate Marie. Marie is annoying to me because she comes off all but schizo. If that's probably not proper.
Can't say that.
She sounds like she's strong 15 minutes and she's weak 30. And I don't know what to make of her.
I don't see it like that. I think she's strong. But also there's a lot going on and she's tired. Yeah, she does. And I guess I also grew up with, like she's telling him, well, get out of my house. And she's trying to, but all of it, her son this is what I hear. Her son can hear that she was back down no matter what she was saying. So he could just spin all out of control because she already backed down. Her tone was back down. I can say from experience, I have been the person spinning out of control and you have been the person with the back down tone. So I can see that. So I know what I'm talking about. But then, honey, you ain't spun like that. Now, ooh, thank you, Jesus. I have. You just can't see it because I'm your baby. I think seeing it on someone else's. Well, and it's not him that bothered me. Yeah, he knew. You could see in his spirit that he didn't really mean for it to go that far. It just went. That's just the way it went. And that's how I have been. So I don't blame him like that. I hope he learned his lesson. He's grown. It's time to take control of your mental health as an adult and as a mental health and what you gonna do about these babies? Because they here now. They are here. You all the gloves. Put your gloves on before you handle people. In the future. Thank you. Okay. I'll get you. Got these on. Put you another glove on. Put you some more. Because you got 3 babies. And you ain't going to never have. I don't care if you'll be a millionaire and they're going to take $1.5 million. Stop it. But I don't know if he gets him somebody like his mama got that's just gonna take it half, regardless. Want a business partner? Anything she got, I got half. What? What about the children and the grandchildren? Oh, it tickled me.
What is y'all state law saying over there?
Anyway,
'Cause I ain't gonna get no business partner or no husband if y'all doing too much over there. I can't be married in Mississippi. Sorry.
well, you're not going to be a husband anyway unless you have an announcement.
I ain't got no announcement.
Okay. You know, you just got to check in with your people from time to time.
No, because things change in this world.
They change, honey. They change. My sibling, I checked in and found some news. And now this is what we're doing now. We're moving this way. And I think
my siblings don't want to tell me their news, so the other siblings tell me the siblings that don't want to tell me the news is news. See, so I just don't say nothing.
I don't have enough siblings to do the telephone.
Well, did you know? All his problem is that he.
I don't need that.
Here, babies, I'm just gonna love you. I don't care about none of that because that ain't got nothing to do with me.
I do feel grateful to have a relationship that we can share with one another, my siblings and I. So that's
and I think my siblings have really been told about, and it's true that I'm the church girl, but at the same time, I'm not a judgmental church. I'm not gonna put you out because you live your life differently than me. That's not my thing. You still my sister, brother, cousin, or whatever you are to me.
Yeah. Maybe you should tell them you went to the Maxwell concert. Make it relatable.
Maxwell is almost church music compared to some stuff.
You better let them know you've done a secular thing or two in your life.
Me and husband were driving down the street, and I look like all the artists I had been to see. The Roger Troutman back in the day, and
I didn't know that.
You didn't know I went to girl? Yeah.
Oh, Raj.
What? Oh Lord, it's like Candy?
Cameo.
Went to see them.
I did not know this.
Oh yeah, I concerts in the day. Loved concerts.
You should tell me these things.
You say I done told you everything. I done told you. You just don't be listening.
Everything that you tell me, you have told me.
I like concerts. I used to go to concerts.
You and Esteban in there say the same things over and over and over.
Well, when you get to this age, you do it too.
I don't think so.
I told you that why I stopped going to the rapper Fresh Fest, because we used to have Fresh Fest, which a whole bunch of rappers would come in, you know. And I didn't. I told you about that
when they were shooting.
Not that one.
No, okay. No, I don't recall.
Lonnie Brown, God rest my baby cousin, was at the Fresh Fest, and they was doing everything that rappers do, and cussing and simulating things. And I said, I can't be at the Fresh Fest with my baby cousin. He's a baby. He was like 10, 11, something like that.
So why did you stop going? Why didn't you just tell him he can't go?
I didn't approve of how it was going. And I just didn't go no more.
I'm just going to leave that to them.
Yes. If that's going to be for the children. And
it's not for the children.
And I was like, what, 19, 20? Right. No.
That's why you wouldn't let me go to the little.
Plus, they was wild too. Folks was doing everything at the Fresh Fest. I mean, I didn't need to be shot.
You would not let me go to the Little Bow Wow concert when I was 8.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to go. That was my husband.
Yes, it was. Him and Romeo
gonna call me on stage, and we was gonna get married. And look at my life now.
Yeah, now y'all the same height.
Yep. We would have grew if I had married him.
See, you would have pulled him by his neck.
Yep. He would have grown.
Chad would have been grown. He would have been 6 foot.
Maybe 6'2". We'll just never know because you ain't let me go to the concert, so we never got married.
I'm sorry.
You ruined his life.
Sorry, Chad. So sorry.
Anyway, child. I do want to say Savad. What can you see? Savad
I
Beauty.
think, what do you,
Is it backwards?
Savad Beauty?
Yes. Savad
Okay.
Beauty. One of my good sisters' lines. I have, Lord Jesus. I have 3 of their products here.
It's that lip gloss.
Of course it is. You know who I
I'm
am.
so glad you're at the age that you buy your own lip gloss.
Period. I got.
I found several bottles of lip gloss. Well,
So
now who that do?
now
What that be?
this is a balm.
In Gilead?
It smells really good. It's got an orange. It's sweet orange, so it smells very citrusy.
What you put on?
Huh?
What you put on?
Your lips.
All them lips.
Yes. Now, this
Everything
is the one I use every day because it's super moisturizing, honey. I've got it on right now. I put this on when I'm trying to be cute.
I
But
we don't put some lipstick because we wear masks all the time, so I don't get to wear lipstick. So I put some on today.
But look at you can't really see because my lighting, but there's a good shimmer.
I mean, I see a little color.
It's very faint pink, and then it's got a very good shimmer. So if you are interested, I'll put that link in the bio.
Do that.
Because I enjoy the product truly.
Wonderful.
And that's it. I got to go to work, honey.
Yeah, and I gotta go to work too.
Yeah, I'm going to roll in there a little early so I can get some extra money.
That sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna find food. I made food this morning, and what had happened was it's still back here.
Okay.
Yep. I ate a banana though.
I think that's wonderful. All that potassium. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to call your pops and tell him he needs to eat bananas. Call him up. He don't listen to me, but he listen to you.
Bananas.
For potassium. But don't tell him that because he'll know it's sweet.
A multivitamin.
He ain't taking vitamins. Pray for him.
Well, maybe I'll text him and ask him to start taking vitamins. Anywho.
I got elderberry though. He takes that. He says it tastes good.
I'm very concerned that I'm about to get the COVID again. I really am.
I bind that in Jesus' name.
I'm finna try to find me some elderberry. We can't find it in the stores. Maybe the internet got some.
Ollie? I got it at Ollie's, but then that don't mean y'all have it at y'all's Ollie's.
I was gonna say, Ollie's got different stuff just from week to week.
At the front. It's been at the front for a minute, so I bought it a couple times.
I might tip over there on my lunch, depending, honey, depending.
Yeah, I got some tough ones from Amazon. I don't know. This is what I got off the Amazon.
Are those gummies?
They're gummies, but they're soft.
I don't do gummies.
Well, just get you some hard 10. Swallow them whole.
I sure will. Because I'm an adult.
Yeah, okay.
Is this all for the girls?
Yep. They need Jesus. Oh, it's got some more letters back here. Let me show you what the rest of the letters in case you be trying to find this.
Baby, did you grease your scalp? Because your part is listening.
Probably. I mean, Now that's the rest of the word. Uh-oh. Where the camera?
I have such a hard time with this setup. Vitamin Black Elderberry Adult Gummies with C and zinc.
And I take C and zinc separately too some days. I'm trying not to be sick.
Every time I see or hear the word zinc, I think sink because that's how your mama pronounces it.
And a whole lot of other black people.
And
I don't know where that came from. They told me to read, and when I read, it wasn't in there that way.
It's an S and not a Z.
Zinc.
Or zinc.
Zinc!
Why should you zinc? Okay. Anywho.
Do you mean sink?
honey. It's just like I thought my name was the N-word until I was probably 4 or 5. It's just some things you just accept.
No, my baby is the precious Katie.
I thought it was Lil N-word.
I didn't call you that.
No, but the person who picked me up from school every day called me.
Just because you was acting up.
Yeah.
You was a busy little girl. With that right there, you knew she was finna do something. She had a story or a dance or a something. Lord, that dancing, Jesus.
Honey, I've been shaking this
Maybe
booty.
you gonna do a pirouette or something after this. You just couldn't be still.
Yeah. Anywho, you can stop the recording at any time. I'm just here.
You're gonna tell them, girl, like and subscribe to your channel because you are Ramlin K, and you're amazing. Excuse me, that was her mama talking.
I'm not gonna say any of that, but they heard you, so.
Okay. Next time I put like and subscribe across the bottom, let it run.
That's up to you.
We might do this from the other space where the recording will be a little more stable. Bye, y'all.